Well, first up, the International Monetary Fund says it is ready to assist countries badly hit by the current global economic challenges. The fund has been warning the West is yet to come for the global economy. Speaking at the annual IMF World Bank meetings in Washington, D.C. in the U.S., the IMF boss, Kristalina Georgieva, noted that everything must be done to support countries that are struggling. Georgieva sent us this report.
According to the IMF Managing Director, they are taking the steps to ensure that the current challenges with individual countries doesn't spill over to become a global crisis. And that is why she believes that any country that has a problem and is a member of the fund should quickly move for some level of assistance. She's also been talking about a new fund that has been created for countries that has been hit badly by the shocks of commodity prices and food as well. She believes that all these measures, if they are taken right on time, will minimize the global shocks, despite she warning that the West is yet to come in terms of the aftershocks of the global recession and the current challenges that we are facing right now with the global economy.
We do need to step into our counter-cyclical role proactively, and I do encourage our members not to hesitate. If you think that you need a buffer, we are here for you, and that particularly applies to the innocent bystanders, countries with strong fundamentals hit by exogenous shocks. We have precautionary lending facilities for you. So we are far from being constrained. As you also know, we have come up with this innovation of on-lending SDRs. We are targeting 100 billion. This is additional to our lending capacity of 1 trillion. Should there be a need, we may appeal to our members to do even more. Now the average is around 20% of the SDRs strong economies received. France set up a good example, saying we are going to go to 30%. Let's see how the economy shapes up. Do we need to do more? You're right to say that usually these decisions are taken after a great deal of negotiations in the last moment. We have a deadline mid-December 2023. There is a possibility that we may see some acceleration. Why? Because of the complicated global economic environment. There may be desire to send a signal that the fund is there for the members. And since, as I mentioned in an answer to a question about India, since India is the next chair of the G20, they're very committed to a strong, quota-based, well-resourced IMF. We might see more engagement that comes under their leadership.
From Washington, D.C., IMF headquarters, this is George Jaffe reporting from the annual meetings in Washington, D.C., USA.
Well, so the IMF warning the West is yet to come for the global economy.